Yep, it's ticking away. The stream is ticking away. Kathy's sitting to my right side.
As always.
And she's got a new coloring project.
'Cause I finished the last.
And well, I'm going to advertise this as I do.
The campground is packed because it's a holiday weekend. Memorial Day on Monday.
Mm-hmm. Which the next level judges.
Well, and Doe did say in that tape, and that's funny because that's Pam Modi brought that up. I think this was the tape that Pam Modi was referring back to, where T was talking about the good and the evil.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I totally forgot what I was saying.
The next level judging.
Oh, that the I can't remember who it was had said that the wars or made her really sad and she couldn't do anything about it, and
Who's saying this?
I can't remember which student it was, and that I think it was Doe that responded, well, how do you know that the wars aren't from the next level
Right.
and a means of recycling and a means of recycling,
Right.
that you shouldn't just automatically attribute that to the lower forces. So
But I think that can be misunderstood as that the next level's making those people go to war against each other.
right.
And I don't think that's about. In a number of places, they talked about how the Lord would harden they would fight in wars. They would not, I guess, be emotionally sensitive, but could grow from it. I just saved it to Facebook. Or did I do that already? I don't think so. No. Slow again.
Yeah, it was slow. I mean,
But it did finally come up.
there are a lot of people here.
Yeah, that might be it. Okay, so um, just about ready.
I gotta go to the other room for a little bit.
Finch is here.
Hello.
Hi, Finch.
I'll be back.
I hope you are doing well. Um, so, what I've got written on the screen there, assuming it still is. I never did check the.
That sounds like like a squeaky wheel.
the sound. Okay, looks like the sound's good. I do still have it on the screen. All right, good. So, the notes on my screen describe what I was wanting to talk about. Uh, what Kathy and I both want to talk about, want to see talked about, let me put it that way, comes from my notes that I took from listening to audio tape 260 that was recorded on July 16th, 1987. And it's listed as being Northcraft only, meaning the members of Northcraft were the only ones present at the time. And I don't remember if I was one of them or not. I might have been. I think I was, but I'm not positive. Anyway, so the first, because at one point I was assigned. I think I was present for this one. Anyway, I'm not going to go through all the reasons for that, but I'm calling it. It's more or less a question and answer in preparation of what they called, or in the preparation of what they called an astronaut training manual. Because they wanted to take it away, talk about everything without any religious terminology. And you can see where Doe did that more, maybe not completely absent of religious terminology, but in the document that was put on the internet that is, I think, available in the Heaven's Gate book, and it starts off with extraterrestrial from deep space services before departure or something like that. And as opposed to, and which is the non-religious way of talking about undercover Jesus services before departure. That document that was also in the Heaven's Gate book, and was put on the internet as well. And both of those were put on the internet after I left the group. I think they had like a 1995 publishing day, or it may have been 96 too. I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head. Anyway, so the rest of that tape, I mean, because that's the major part of the reason for the meeting. It was only a 30-minute meeting, and it's packed. It is packed with information that if anybody actually could take it seriously, would blow the minds of, you know, or people would just see it as another way of expressing it, things that they believe. You know, because there are parapsychologists and spiritualists that are the old days terminology of spiritualist, which was somebody that believed that there was a reality in the unseen world that they would talk about as ghosts or leprechauns or little people or whatever, and animals, seeing the spirits of animals. Some people that I know claim, and people like Kathy to some degree, that feels like she really seems to have a sense of what thoughts are going around, and even the animals are feeling. Or if the animal's feeling something, until, but when you live with that in particular,